Let them come. Let Trump come with his America. Let them come down. Maybe they'll fly in the air. They will come down. When they come down, whether they will live here.
Welcome back once again. Let me start this video by stating that Asari Dokubo is actually calling for his doom following the recent threats and everything he's actually sending to the US president recently as we speak. Now, ever since the Isreal Mossad issued a very clear notice stating that an extremist Islamic terrorist being Asari Dokubo has been issuing series of threats to them, they went as far as telling him clearly that if you ever come or probably issue more threat, we are going to come to pick you up and you mustn't go unpunished. You know, a lot of Nigerians started calling on the US parastatals and the Israel Mossad that they should not listen to Asari Dokubo, that he's just making what we call nomadic noises. He's just making noises, that they should not even listen to him, that this is a man that cannot run from even pillar to post, that he's just making series of noise. As we speak, I'm going to be showing you, I'll play the video for you to hear how Asari Dokubo issued what we call a clear statement yet again. At this point in time, he went as far as even stating that the US President Donald Trump, he is now daring him to, try to even come to Nigeria to probably pick him or otherwise. I'll play the video for you to hear shortly. And Nigerians reacted bitterly that please, Asari Dokubo, don't spread dirty linings of Nigerians outside. Don't even dare it, to the point where these international communities will begin to look Nigeria as a country they want to probably have, conflict with. Moreover, the sophisticated weapons these international communities have are more weightier than what you feel you have. On the other hand, so many persons have stated, I'll play the video, that Asari Dokubo, what is even giving you the effrontery, the mindset to even speak this way to this set of persons? Let me play the video for you to hear clearly everything Asari Dokubo stated, and when we come back, we'll begin to analyze and talk about other issues and actually how Nigerians have reacted toward this. Watch the video, and when we come back, we'll continue.
Who wants to self-feed an American? What's there for me to go and see in America? What is there for me to go and see in America? What I am today, I was not made by Muslims. What I am today, I was made by non-Muslims. You people talk too much. Don't worry, we are waiting. We always tell you, we don't just talk, we perform. We don't just come, we perform. In an oasis of non-Muslim, I became secretary of the first convention of Ijaw Youth Council, organizing secretary of the first convention of this thing. I became the secretary to organize the first convention of IYC in Abonima. I became the first vice president, the first deputy president, and the second president. It's an honor Ijaw people had given me. Tony, let them come now. Allow the Americans to come. Which America? We are growing up. We said 12 days war. How many days war had gone? We will finish. We will do this. The world is waiting. The world is waiting. The monopoly in science and so on by one group of people is gone. We have entered a new era where everybody's eyes is open. So many empires had risen. We saw the Egyptian empire, we saw the Greece empire, we saw the Roman empire, we saw Persia, we even saw the Muslim empire. They all fell. Maybe Trump is the coroner for the fall of the American empire. Maybe Trump is the coroner for the fall of the American empire. This man just stand up. He stands up. When he wakes up, he just says, whatever. Are we talking of Muslims, or am I not a Muslim? Nnamdi, am I not a Muslim? Let them not say most Christians have been killed. More Muslims have died in Nigeria than Christians. A group of evil people are killing people. And some of us had made effort. Yes, Daniel, I plan to fight America. Daniel, Jerry, yes, I plan to fight them. Are they not human beings like us? When the time comes, you know whether we'll be able to engage you know whether we'll be able to engage them if they will live here. Let them come down. Maybe they'll fly in the air. They will come down. When they come down, whether they will live here. I think their own, if one person dies, it pains them so much. Let them come, whether they will live here.
Welcome back once again. I believe you've listened attentively to all the ranting from Asari Dokubo. As a matter of urgency, he has stated that what is he stepping his foot in American soil to do? That they should dare to step their foot within Nigeria's metropolis, that he is going to deal with them. Look at Asari Dokubo making this clear statement. And one will come to ask, Asari Dokubo, what is even giving you the effrontery to make these statements? Where are the weapons that you feel you have? It's not when you create these issues, you create it for a particular country. And the government is actually seeing these things, and they are not saying anything, because Asari Dokubo making this clear statement where he even went as far as explaining all the ranks he has, that he is about this and about that, he is a performer, he has done all of this and all of that. That an American should come. And the same America you're calling is the America that has ties with Israel against Iran. So therefore, you are actually supporting the Iranians outside the Americans. And you know that the Isreal Mossad has actually blacklisted or stated your name as a dead terrorist that has been threatening them. And in our previous video where we stated it clearly, the Israeli military went as far as stating that whenever they get any threat, they are going to come for him. So if you see Asari Dokubo making this particular, I'm going to be showing reactions from a lot of persons who reacted bitterly following what Asari Dokubo is stating. And as a matter of fact, they went as far as telling the Israeli Mossad, the military, the international community, and even President Donald Trump that he shouldn't mind Asari Dokubo. That all these things he's stating are what we call null and void. And you could hear clearly where Asari Dokubo stated that he is there to remove the monopoly that the US is having. That Trump is the core runner of the American empire and all of that. He made a lot of statements where he went as far as even stating that it is not only Muslims that are buying, that is not only Christians that are buying, that Muslims are also buying. In fact, that Muslims are the ones that have bought more than even the Christians. Are you seeing the trade at which Asari Dokubo is moving? So many persons have called on the attention of Asari Dokubo, or probably his advisors, that he should trade with caution. Look at where he went as far as stating that even if they fly above the sky, that the weapons of the international community, especially the US, have what they are called world power. So they have the sophisticated weapon to even buy off the airspace. So Asari Dokubo is telling them that even if they fly above the sky, that once they come down to this particular country called Nigeria, that you will make sure you get them, that they will not go scot-free. So he's indirectly telling the Mossad military that they are going to do nothing. Look at Asari Dokubo replying this set of persons instead of pleading. So that is the more reason why a lot of persons that have pleaded regarding Asari Dokubo's statement are now probably withdrawing their statement, withdrawing their plea, because the same man they are pleading is the same man that is making utterances without any fear nor favor. So from what end are you going to even, plead for this same man? A lot of persons reacted. One of the reactions, as you could see on your screen, Big Gordon stated, "See this puff, Asari they talk now, just adding petrol to fire. If he said now, he will disappear." Conservative stated he didn't even buy the 100 of goats. His fat axe eats a day. Jesus will answer the Christians' prayers, and he will send the United States to do it. Fat Muslims are easier to catch, by the way. This particular factory stated, the 700 years old man that can't even breathe well is now coming out from his cave to spit on camera. Islam is a very dangerous religion of terrorism, and of such, we don't need this bloated pig in our midst. A lot of reactions. This other one stated, this local talk glorified by his masters in a vulnerable mechanery thinks he's going against defenseless Igbo youths. This government is so clueless. They don't know when to stop people like from speaking and directly validating the American allegations. If Asari Dokubo has any sense, he should join the Boko Haram and flee Nigeria now. Otherwise, Trump's boys will arrest him like the creek pig he is. A lot of reactions, Nigerians started, stating it clearly that this man is outrightly making statement that is not sent or not supported by Nigerians. Nonso stated, he always lick the boots of his pay masters like a dog anytime he finds the opportunity. But when neglected, we will wail like a kwashoko, stinking baby. He knows him. He's part of the problems in Nigeria. Other persons reacted, and this one stated, Ezekiel City Bro stated, Asari is one of those benefits from the insecurity pigging on in Nigeria with his private militants company. Asari Dokubo is a big threat to the lives of Nigerian Christians. This man called Asari Dokubo has committed massacre in Imo State and Anambra State with his army. Asari Dokubo, American is not a country you threaten. You fight them when you should say goodbye to your family. Someone else will take care of your children. Your pig face will transform when you see what they can do. A lot of reactions. I just want to show you just but a few. A lot of persons started stating that sorry, we pleaded for Asari Dokubo, but this one that we pleaded, and yet this man is making other utterances. We are withdrawing our plea. Please, President Donald Trump, listen to what Asari Dokubo has stated. Whatever action you want to take it. Our hands are no longer pleading for him. That is it. React on the comment section. I haven't seen exactly what Asari Dokubo has stated, in as much as a lot of persons expected him to plead to this Mossad Israel militia, stating clearly that this man has threatened them serially, where they label him a terrorist. Instead of him to clear his name, he's still here placing a lot of threats. Thanks for watching. Do it often, react on the comment section. What is your view towards everything I've stated? Do you feel Asari Dokubo should trade with caution at this point in time? Don't forget to share, like, and also hit the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell and click on the like button so let's get informations promptly when we drop them here. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video.